Oh, yeah. That's stuff.
Alright, have a seat for me.
Yeah.
How are you doing today, Ken?
I didn't get off to a good start.
Oh, you're alright.
I have a sister from Baltimore coming, and she's all mixed up. I was trying to talk to her by phone. Age 82. Huh. I think that's the stamp from
You got a stamp on you.
I think that's from my income tax.
Take a look here.
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
Oh, you're alright. We'll go through everything else.
Just give me the ones I got.
Yeah, just print your name and sign there for me.
Yeah.
Let's highlight. This is your HIPAA agreement policy where we can't give any of your information out unless a written consent. Alright.
I was laughing with the girls, like, people are really interested in that.
I'm telling you, you know.
Oh, they're just starting to get Kenny's hearing capability. I want to go and sit if you didn't have my head. No, I won't even say it.
Alright, now is it pronounced Kitski?
Yes.
Alright.
April Fool's Day.
I can't believe it. You know what one of the girls' sons tried to do, which I thought was kind of funny? He was trying to take dog treats in with him to school and trick his buddies into eating dog biscuits. And I was thinking, we were talking about it, I'm like, you know the difference between a kid and a man is, or a woman is, you know, when we make decisions, we have to think about the consequences. Back then, it's just, you know, when I was a kid, it's like, well, let's see if it works.
My oldest son is a Christopher.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, Ken. So, is this your first time having a hearing screening?
No.
Okay. When was the last time?
Years ago.
2 years ago?
They shut me out 2-3 years ago.
Alright.
I have one of these.
Having any difficulties hearing in general?
I mean, I can tell it's getting worse, yeah.
Ever had any ear surgeries?
No.
Okay. Which ear do you better out of, the right or the left?
Do I?
Which ear do you better out of, the right or the left?
I'm better on the right.
Better on the
only
right.
from the left, yeah.
Alright. Ringing at all?
Yes.
Okay.
That's fairly new.
Scale of 1 to 10. How bad?
It buzzes.
Yeah.
Doesn't ring. I don't know what that means.
No, yeah, it's unbearable. 1 being you can't hear.
Oh. No, I'd be 3. I mean, it's just there, mostly at night.
Okay, yep.
It's not doing it right now. It might a little bit, maybe.
Alright, dizziness?
I don't think so.
Alright, ear infections?
No, as a kid I did. But
You did? Okay.
Yeah, big time.
Alright, family history of hearing loss?
Nothing abnormal.
Alright, a lot of noise in your life that you've been exposed to?
No.
Alright. Trauma to the head?
No.
Drainage or discharge from your ears?
Well, I don't think it's... I have some. I have earwax. In fact, I just cleaned it and I put it on the kitchen table. The brain said, is this any good? And I left it there.
Any pain or discomfort?
No.
Okay, good. High blood pressure?
Yes.
Arthritis?
Yeah.
You had measles when you were a kid? No, you didn't? Okay. All I need from you is a signature right there, and then we should be good to go.
I think I have the measles.
Usually the measles and the
No,
mumps.
the chicken pox, that's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, I used to be, until about maybe 15 years ago, I never took a sick day. I never worried about being out.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, diabetes, heart problems, liver problems.
A little bit of everything hits you all at once.
I mean, it's like I'm falling apart. Eyesight, cataracts.
Golden years, man, I'm telling you.
It's just that when you've always been healthy, it's just easily even. Oh, man. Anyway, so I did do this. I was a fairly successful business consultant, and it really got embarrassing. You know, where the person next to me I can hear, but the ones down there say something.
Can't understand it.
Yeah, and you keep saying, what did you say, you know?
You still doing that?
Well, when I'm in those, no, I'm retired.
Oh,
but take my fellowship, my church fellowship. You know, there's usually 10 people there. It's the same kind of thing. A couple of men, I can't believe how soft they talk. Everybody else apparently can hear them, but I can't.
Yeah.
So then I put them in. So I hardly ever use it.
You just have one?
Yeah. And I don't know if you can test it or what, but it's not doing much for me these days.
Yeah.
Years ago.
5 years? Okay. Well, did you do any research about us before you came in today?
No, I did this.
Okay. So pretty much...
And I was promised a toast oven.
I guess I have no... I don't know about any of that stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's probably them out there. The office managers probably know about it. I don't know.
All right. So I need one. That's why.
Okay.
When I saw there was a gift for doing this, because I get these hearing checks.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I need it. My toast oven's kind of giving out. So anyway.
Okay. So pretty much what we're going to do today is we're going to test you, and we're going to let you know really what's going on. Okay, been around a long time in the Pittsburgh area. We're run by our head audiologist. Okay, grew up around here.
Okay.
All right. We have 4 different practices around the area. All right. Each one of us, my associates, you know, Hal, myself, a few others, are very, very passionate about what we do. Okay, myself included. The passion that I've gotten was from my grandmother. Okay, I lived with my grandparents. It was something that I very, very, very took in depth. Okay, meaning with my grandmother, she had a hearing loss that got continuously worse over time. Okay, some new studies that make a lot of sense now that I look back is, you know, onset dementia and Alzheimer's is a leading cause from hearing loss, which I didn't. Which I was completely oblivious to.
I should tell you that I am broke.
Mm-hmm.
I did go through a divorce, and she kind of took every all the income. As much as, let's say, I'm smart enough to say you should do these things, okay? Cataracts, vision's getting worse, no doubt about it. Hearing's getting worse. That's been around, I'd say, for 10 years, where I'm listening. If wife and I were listening to the television, I'm trying to remember. I mean, it was clear that the left ear was worse, and that's the only one that buzzes, by the way. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So because of my insurance, I guess I got this. I don't think I had to pay very much or nothing, maybe. But I just got one, and the idea was if it gets worse, I'll get a better one, and if I need them in both, and I know you got the things that don't show so much. This isn't real bad, but it's a pain with this sticking this thing in. But.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm looking to. So the problems are gone for like maybe 6 weeks or something. I said, Ray, I don't think I can do that. I've got a lot of responsibilities in my house, and I take care of my sister and my sons in the hospitals. I said, I'll be happy to go down there for a week and then stay home for a week, and I'll talk to the plant manager, the operations, quality, whoever executive goes down there. We'll get on the TV phone. I mean, why do I have to be there in Mexico? Anyway, this would have solved my America's First Quality Award. So it looked like all of a sudden life was going to be different.
I'm telling
and then
you.
it kind of disappeared. It wasn't because of what I just told you. There's a number of factors changing there. They got people that don't know how to weld. I said to the operator, the head guy, I said, I don't know how to weld either. If you want me to come out and teach somebody to weld, you got to do better than that.
Okay, spin around for me.
What?
Spin around for me. Yep, this way. I want you to spin all the way other way around.
Turn around would have been. That's what it is.
Just spin the chair, we'll be in good shape.
Alright. Perfect. Alright. So, I'll be right back, okay? So what we're looking at here is going to be just a basic audiogram, okay? Low frequencies, 125 to 1,000 hertz. All right, that's going to focus on really men's voices, vowels, and background noise, okay? It's going to really be the main part of the volume of speech, all right? The A's, the E's, the I's, the O's, and the U sounds. From over 1,000 to 8,000 hertz is going to be the high frequencies, all right? Women and children's voices and consonant sounds. It's going to focus more on the clarity of speech, all right? The consonants, the B's, the T's, the V's, the S's, the C's, all right? What we want to make sure of is we know that the high frequencies are mostly the beginning and endings of words. They help to shape the word to give it meaning, okay? Low frequencies is going to be really the volume or the power behind the word, okay? So that's what we want to focus on with pitches, all right? Hearing levels or decibels, 0 to 20 is going to be normal. All right, 25 to 85 is going to be the area where treatment is most readily available. All right, hopefully the area that you're in. When you're in this area, it helps me a lot more and more efficiently to get you back to where you need to be. All right, you haven't lost as much.
Do that in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
85 decibels and below, that's going to tell me that there's going to be some permanent damage done. Okay, you're not going to be as successful as you would have been had you done something
restored.
Yeah.
Completely.
So that's really the case I wanted to kind of explain to you before we put you into the booth, because again, it's something to where that damage, it occurs, all right, from the 8th cranial nerve, all right? That nerve is right from your ears and it processes to your brain directly, all right? It goes from your right ear to your left cerebral cortex, left ear to right cerebral cortex. What ends up happening is that nerve is like a muscle, all right? So if you don't use it, you lose it, all right? It's just the basic formality of how we're going to go with that. What I want you to understand with that, though, is the fact that it's not only that nerve that's affected. All right, parts of your brain are directly affected, which is the leading cause of why onset dementia and Alzheimer's occurs. Okay, Broca's area is the first area that's affected. All right, that area, right, it really controls association of words. Okay, so complex sentences, complex word structures. Just like as we're talking right now, you're able to understand what I'm saying. Okay? That is your Broca's area, manipulating what I'm hearing to make it so you can understand what I'm saying.
Right.
All right? Second area is the Wernicke's area. All right? What the Wernicke's area does is it recognizes types of sounds. All right? So if I was to say the word hat, you're not going to think I said cat. You're going to be able to associate the sounds and be able to figure out what says what.
Okay.
All right? Finally, with the hippocampus. All right, what the hippocampus is, it's the seahorse of the brain, which is what it looks like in your brain is a seahorse, a little miniature seahorse. What that controls is short-term and long-term memory. All right, this is the first thing that's directly affected on your brain, because if you don't hear things, you're not remembering them. Therefore, how does onset dementia and Alzheimer's relate to this? Well, that is exactly how it relates. Is you're no longer productively using that organ anymore. All right, so we want to make sure that we're stimulating and adjusting to everything that we need to.
Good.
All right?
I like it.
Any questions, comments, concerns about that?
One thing, An enormous difference in this having a distinguishing, knowing what you said, cat.
Oh yeah.
People talk soft, is lip reading. When I can see their mouth move,
You do a lot better.
yes, but if you're saying sending me here, I'm looking or talking at a chart,
Yeah.
I'll miss it. And they'll say their wife's name, and I either didn't quite get it, Lorraine, Lois, I don't know, stuff like that. But if I'm looking at them, then I seem to be able to hear it.
We're going to put you in the booth,
Okay.
and we'll see what's going on, okay?
I'm going to get rid of these.
Yep, take your glasses off for me. There you go, button for you. Just press that whenever you hear the beep, okay? Alright, can you hear me okay in there? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with your better ear first. So I'm going to test your right ear. Okay, whenever you hear a beep, all I want you to do is press that button for me, okay? Alright, now I'm going to test that left ear. Same thing, okay? Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play you some words. Just repeat the words as best you can, okay? Does that sound pretty good?
Well,
You did very well.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, there are a couple then.
Yeah, the one you did miss was, it was bathe, and you said vase.
Oh, maybe.
But besides that, you got every other one right.
Wow.
That's good. Alright, whenever you hear the beep, I just want you to press that button, okay? Yep, I don't want that one on your ear. come on out of there. What's
There are a couple, like, it sounded like you were changing.
I was.
It wasn't,
Oh yeah, I was definitely changing some things.
but I mean, there was sounds that impressed that didn't seem like tests.
Mm-hmm.
Just like equipment.
Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just have a seat back over there.
Mhm.
And I will be right back, alright?
Can
Yeah.
I take a whiz while you're doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, Ken. So it's not good, but you already knew that. Ugh. So you're right in the middle range, all of your hearing. Okay, it's a pretty significant loss. The circles are the right, the X's are the left. Alright?
So the left is a little bit less, but not that much.
Yeah, not that much. So really what the important part of the takeaway from this is where you really need to be is the 85-80 marker. That area. Okay, you're right at the bottom of the fringe. Okay? It's going to continue to get worse, and it's going to continue to fall with understanding. I mean, there's nothing else really to do about it, but obviously with the only way to solve it is with medical. So put that in, I'm going to demo you, I'm going to do some tests, and I want to see what's what.
Good. This isn't by time, this is by frequency or something, right?
Correct. Yeah, it's just I took what I explained to you before on that basic audiogram, just transposed it onto there. So it goes by frequencies and decibel levels.
But I'm still not getting the significance. Where would if
Normal
I was
hearing.
doing fairly good, I'd be above there.
Yep.
So not only am I below, like if I was here, maybe it wouldn't be having, I mean, these types of sounds are what kind of them?
High frequencies.
High frequencies.
Do you remember going through this? Well, I just want to make sure.
I heard.
Yeah, well,
I probably didn't understand.
Yeah, no, you're all right. I just want to make sure that you understood what we went through here. So these are high pitch and low pitch sounds.
Okay.
High pitches are consonant sounds, all right? Low pitches are vowel sounds.
Okay.
You're not hearing the low frequencies either, all right? I mean, you're more than double, and this is just it's a mild loss, okay, at 20 decibels. 0 is perfect hearing. It's like having 20/20 vision, all right? All of your frequencies are below that marker, which is why you're having such a difficult time.
But the decibels is the power, or the loudness, right?
Correct.
So what I don't understand is that I'm hearing, but it has to be loud for me to hear.
Not only does it doesn't have to just be loud. If it was just loud, you can amplify it. It also has to be strategically placed to increase your performance in these frequencies.
I see. Okay, so it's not just loudness, it's
No,
frequency.
yeah, you need frequency shift.
And is this there's certain things about these frequencies that make it hard for me to distinguish
Correct. Yeah.
consonants or
You got it.
when somebody's saying something.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no, the hearing aids aren't gonna fix that.
They're not gonna fix it, they're gonna be...
Much better with this in than without.
Well, that's good. That's a good sign. I'm gonna see how much better. I'm gonna read you some words, okay? Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read you some words. Before every word I'm gonna do just like in the booth. I'm gonna repeat, say the word, I'm gonna repeat a word to you, okay?
Alright,
If you get it wrong, I'm gonna repeat it again. If you get it right, we go on to the next word, okay?
alright.
Ready? Say the word else.
Else.
Say the word sin.
Sin.
Good. Did very well, fairly well on that, so that's a good sign. Now comes the fun part.
But if there was other noise in the
That's
room.
exactly
you're
what I'm about to
hearing
do.
it. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then it would be harder for me. I know that. Instinctively.
Alright, ready? Say the word cat.
I guess we'll have some time to make a way.
Say the word
List.
Mm-hmm. So that's where you're having your trouble.
So if I'm in a room talking to one person, I probably do all right with the TV off. But if the TV's on and someone's talking to me, I can't distinguish without really concentrating on them or their lips or something.
I mean, you missed 6 out of 10 there.
Yeah.
And you were guessing on a couple of those that second
Yeah.
time.
Right.
And you guessed right, though, so that's
Even
a good
with
sign.
that hearing aid.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I want you to take that hearing aid out for me.
No, I just went in for my diabetic neuropathy test.
Yeah, how was that?
Doctor says clear.
Good
And
news?
yes, and like I say, it's the most important test I do because I can't imagine living blind, you know.
Yeah, that would be...
I know you can learn how to, you know, for deaf, you can still do lip reading and all that stuff, but when it comes to sight, that's, anyway. So I wish I had better news, but I can't. That's why I'm here. I know where I am and what I can do.
Give me 1 second.
One of the things that's occurring to me is that when I look around for some ways to make money, maybe not like I used to, but professionally and good, I've been on the radio. I've had national radio programs, and I have a couple ideas to get on the radio for call-in shows.
Mm-hmm.
Man, now when I think about it, you know, you get people calling on the telephone.
You gotta hear them.
I mean, I can't say, what'd you say, what was that?
What was that? One more time?
Yeah, I mean, maybe a tap that I can't really do anymore. Well, I always think they always have the earphones on and stuff. I should be able to hear, but so many of the cell phone conversations too. I'll say, I have you on the, I can't hear you. Can you speak a little louder? You're gonna get so much out of the iPhone.
Is that the new iPhone?
The 5C is not the new one.
Oh, okay. I haven't even seen the new one yet. I'm a Droid guy myself.
Really? Yeah, I bought the first one when they first came out. $400, I remember paying. I mean, even my rich business clients didn't have. They had what's the other one that was going out of business now?
The BlackBerry?
Blackberries, yeah. They all had Blackberries at the company. And I didn't even have a cell phone, to be honest. And part of that was I didn't like people calling me day and night just because I'm a consultant. And finally the CEO, the one I was just talking about, he wasn't CEO then, but he said, Kenny, you need a cell phone. We need to be able to reach you. So I went to buy a cell phone, and they showed me the BlackBerry, and this just came out. And I didn't know nothing about them. My wife had one for security, but I never used one. And I says, well, which would you buy? He says, this is so superior.
Spin around for me.
You don't want to stick with them with the
Yeah.
BlackBerry.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. Put this guy in there. Okay. So we're going to read a list of 10 more words. And I want to see how well you do, okay? It should be sounding like a little bit of an echo going on. Okay. So let's see how you do in quiet and then in background noise, okay? Ready?
Ready?
All right. Say the word hand.
And fat,
Say the word oil.
oil.
Doing pretty well so far. That's a good start. Let's put some background noise on and let's see what we got. Alright, ready? Say the word risk.
Risk,
Say the word face.
face,
Say the word lease.
rich,
Say the word place.
place.
Yeah. I mean, 8 out of 10 you got right there.
better.
So you doubled your score from 4 out of 10 to 8.
And then what do you count that to, these things in my ears?
Absolutely.
Is it minimizing some of that? Is that what it's kind of doing?
Mhm.
You still hear it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you still hear it, absolutely. It's background noise. You're always going to hear it. The problem that I'm seeing is going to be really, you know, you can't tell me this isn't bothering you or affecting your life on a daily basis.
What it is that compared to other things, there's other worse things that are affecting me, okay? The heart stuff, liver failure. I've just put on, see this? This is fluid building up in my gut, because my liver won't process it. I'm going to address the buzzing thing and all.
So the buzzing, these what they do, depending on the technology that we do work with, can't alleviate it. Okay, it's never going to get rid of it. When you take them out, you're going to hear the buzzing because it's not there. All right. Good thing about these hearing aids is we would do an in-the-ear mold. All right, that would work very well for what you need it for.
In other words, you just stick it in, there's nothing getting behind the ear, and sell or promote more than one. Three different kinds.
We have about 7 different distributors that we work with.
Distributors or
Yeah,
makers?
they come to us and they tell us, well, these are our products. You know, we want you to hold our products in your audiology practice. And
how are you going to figure out which of those is best for me?
well, based on your loss and based on your circumstances and your lifestyle, we can make a pretty fair assumption of what we think would work best.
Do you do some kind of final report to give me, or?
How so?
Well, written that says what my condition is, or?
Your condition is right here, is you have a pretty significant hearing loss.
I guess I'm thinking in terms of insurance.
So your insurance does cover $1,000. Okay. No, you don't know anything. You don't know anything. The technology really, you need 2 of them.
Yeah.
All right. It's really based upon how you want to look at it, whether you want to get a higher or lower level technology. That's really the basis of the processing. Okay.
But what are these?
What are those?
Yeah.
Those are going to be mid-level technology.
Mid-level.
Mm-hmm.
But you're saying if the insurance will cover $1,000, I'm not going to hold.
Technology. Okay. There is a technology where $1,000 will cover 1 hearing aid.
Oh.
Okay. There's a very low technology. It's not going to really work very well in background noise, but it will help you in processing. It's better than nothing. Technology that I would like to see, really, it's 2 different recommendations. All right. There's a RIA technology and a RIA Pro technology. The difference between these 2 are processing and patience. Right? That's how they take care of it. All right. Payments can get as low as $60 a month. All right. And just in my past experiences, $60 a month to get your hearing back, really.
I look at home. I literally, I didn't get my house back. It's been there since '75. It's a beautiful old estate, private as can be. I don't know anything. I have nothing to pay with. So you say, well, you get your hearing aids for $2,500 or going on. I can get credit to pay my taxes.
Mm-hmm.
I can get credit to pay this, the land. It's just getting very hard. The obvious thing for me to do is sell a house.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have 100, 200, and
So
that's what I'm going to have to do.
So what you're leaning towards is just the one that the insurance will cover?
Yeah, I don't know. I think better with. Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Since I got this sticker,
Mm-hmm.
it's paid for. Can I get the one for, is the one you're talking about working either ear?
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll get you the one for the right ear, and then we'll have that one for the left. That won't be a problem. You won't be able to get the in-ear technology, though. I would rather do the over-the-ear at that point in time, just to make them so they match, rather than...
It hasn't been too much of a problem.
Okay.
A lot of times I let my hair grow a little longer, so you can see.
Yeah. Well, we can do that. That's not a problem.
But that'll give me some stability anyway, right?
Yeah, it'll definitely help.
Some improvement and...
It'll definitely help a little bit.
Wow.
Here's this. That is for you. What I'm going to do is take those out of your ears. But yeah, that's not a problem at all. Like I said, we can always work with this. In 2 years, it comes free again, so if anything happens in 2 years, we can always make another decision in 2 years.
Maybe I could replace this other guy.
Yeah.
Thanks for...
Oh, hey, no problem. I just want to help you as much. Hey, as long as I can help you, that's really where I'm at this point in time.
I appreciate that. It's hard for a guy who's been as successful as I have been, making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. I mean, I know what it's like to feel rich.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to feel poor.
Yeah, you know.
It's a mental thing where you gotta just deal with it. I mean, I love cars. I would have 4 high-performance cars. Right now I'm driving around with 1 Mini Cooper.
Hey, you know, nothing wrong with that. Hey, they're efficient. They're efficient.
They get you around.
They get you where you need to be.
Yeah, but it ain't the same. That's what I was saying. It's a lot of the likes have all disappeared.
So why not just take that job in Mexico then?
Well, situations changed down there where they said, we're going to try some other things and we'll call you about now. They should be calling, but so it's not out on the table. I'm just saying that I'm a personal friend of the CEO, and my last contract with him was $1,500 a day for consulting, a week. What is that? 7,000. I mean, I could be making 15,000 a year. When I can get the hearing aids out for 15,000 a month. I get the hearing aids I need, and the cataracts and all that stuff. I just changed this insurance, so everything's different. I was with UPMC, and I just changed to this Gateway, and there's a bunch of reasons I don't need to go into any of it. It's so confusing because everyone's a little different. A lot of this stuff is the same, and then you run into something where it's entirely different.
All right. Well, what we'll do then is I will call you tomorrow. All right. Just to touch base with you, I'm gonna have a few questions for you. Any number that I can reach you at?
I think you have one.
Is that the one?
That's all I have.
Okay, perfect. So I will give you a call tomorrow to touch base with you about, the process that we're going to go through and everything like that. And we'll probably see you, hopefully come back in 2 weeks.
Good, because I'm going to Michigan for a week.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
Fridays.
we'll plan it out. So I might even have one of my office managers give you a call tomorrow just to set everything up with you. But yeah, just go home and we'll figure everything out for you. Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anything we can do to make this a little easier for you. All right? So any plans for the rest of the day? It's supposed to be pretty nice out there today.
Well, the sister's coming in.
Oh, yeah?
Just looking at the phone to see if she's called, and, I mean, she's, for 82, she's probably in better physical health than I am. She doesn't have a doctor.
I'm telling you.
She takes no medicines.
Hey, you know, some people get all the luck.
She says, Kenny, you don't eat right. You gotta eat that goat's milk. You gotta drink that goat's milk.
I don't want to drink that damn goat's milk.
Yeah. You know. No, it's good stuff, but I'm not sure. It's just like all these other things. There's things that are smarter to do, but
Mm-hmm.